Oh, hello, hello. Hey there, Andy, Rabbit. Good to see you. Welcome. So it is low light in here. And I guess I could turn that on for just a second. All right, good. Well, hey, welcome. And anyone else that joins later or what have you, it's made it feel good to see you. This is just a bonus live stream. This isn't going to be possibly too interesting or about a whole lot, and I can't guarantee how much you're going to be able to see because it's going to be low light. I'm going to do it in the red light so the quail can't really see too well. I'm doing this in the dark or at night because that confuses the quail a little bit, and they wake up and they're like, "Oh, who are you?" So what I'm doing here is I have this cage and this set of three. I'll show that a little bit better if I can. Hey, Verna. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to be doing a large call soon once I get more eggs in and restarting for various reasons. But I have a bunch of quail out in two hutches outside of the quail shack. And then I have these three and this one. And so there's not enough quail in the cages for various reasons. So I'm going to be getting their ratios better so they don't get territorial. Now, right now, I don't have anyone fighting or anything. That's good. But what I'm going to be doing is moving a lot of the good egg-laying female into this cage. We're going to be adding 6 of them here. And then I will put the rest of the females in the top in this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and move. I should leave these bottom 2 empty. I think I'm going to leave the extra roos, the little bachelor pad I have, outside in that quail hutch. That's one of the ones I built for now until I do a call. Anyways, that's my little explanation. I'm going to be moving around and doing things. I'll move the camera around some, try and show. Hopefully you can see some of it. It may be interesting or not. And that's it. So hello, welcome everyone. Anyone that joins. I'll look at chat from time to time. But I'm going to go ahead and get to it. So right now in this one, I have 5 female, and I'm going to be adding 6. So this cage could really do about 12. I might add 7 if I have it, and we'll do that in the real low light. It's going to add a lot more quail, confuse them in the dark. Hopefully there's no problem. And then I'll explain kind of what I'm doing from time to time. So Verna's saying, Matt, in Winola Ranch cages, you should have 15 hens and 3 roos. So the Winolas are a little bit bigger. I think this is the 30-inch one. It's not the real big one. So I'm not doing roos in it because I'm not doing it a breeding cage. It's just going to be strictly for eggs, mostly for sale and eating. I decided to end my breeding program pretty much with the birds I have. Some of those reasons are I want to go all with one quail for selling needs and things like that. And then a lot of my flock's pretty old. So I'm going to go ahead and do Quail University and then and at that same time make a larger purchase on my Shire eggs. Then I'm going to do some incubator build and upgrades on my incubator, some videos there, put those eggs in it, hatch them all out. And once I know what I have with the babies and they're in the new brooder, then I can go ahead and do my mass call and call off a whole bunch of them. And that's the plan. So you can have 2 sets of breeders. Yeah. So I know this is the community cage, and you could do those 2 sets of breeders there, but I'm just going to go ahead and do them all female. So that's the reason. But I think I'm going to add 7. That will put it up to 12. I can do 15. I know I just worry about packing it too much. Well, let's do 12 and then we'll take a look. So let's see. There we go. So the first ones I'm going to move are going to be one from the top of my Winola Ranch cage here in the 3 tier. Those are actually my 2nd generation. So those are some that I hatched out myself. And so there were others, but there are start. The light on. Okay, yeah. So there's only 2 more hens in here, so that's part of the problem. So they'll be going over. This middle one here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hens, and so those are going to go over, and that's going to give me the 6 right there. The bottom cage right now, this is my Southwest Game Birds Jumbo Corturnix Browns. There's right now there's I only have three of them, so that's a little bit of a problem. There's one male and two females in there. All my other roos, actually, since I've decided to end the breeding program, are out in the roo cage, and they're doing okay. Hey, Jeremy Lachlan. So I'm going to move all these females over. We're going to take this small breeding group, even though they're small, and I am going to end up culling them. They're going to go on the top, and I'll probably end up culling them first, and then that way I can clean this cage and get it ready for my start of my next breeder program. Bird thing 15. Okay. Well, if I put the stick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's going to put me at 11. Oh, you know what? Outside, I got a couple females. So um, I believe I got 4 females outside, actually. Well, I'm ending the breeding program. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 females that are down here, as well as 2 from outside, and we'll put 15 in here. They're 2 of them are jumbo, but they're not that big. They don't look any bigger than the Myshire. Some of those Myshire ones are big, man. They just look they're not jumbo, but all right, let's get to it. I'll stop talking for a minute. Otherwise, we're gonna be out here all night. So I love these cages. This 3-tier one has this little sliding round piece of metal that allows me to open the door, and then if it shuts, it closes it. Really cool feature. My other cage doesn't. It has a different feature I'll talk about. Take this guy here. Down. Pretty bird. Pretty bird, pretty bird. All right, there we go. Oops, oops, okay. All right. All right. Just let it hurt you. There we go. Go over here. Here you go. I do really like the colors and varieties, and I wanted to do celadon and some other things. I will do that in the future, but for now, with what I'm doing, I need to stick with my plan. A Gru Tux. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Verna. So eventually I will diversify, but for now I want to start with one and then go from there. No? Might actually be a real. I'm wrong. Let's see. I have a little band on their leg. They'll show me its leg. Oh no, I thought that was a band. You look healthy. Okay. No, pretty birds. I do love the variety. I might end up keeping one cage just of a mix, just for fun. Or actually, behind here, I do still plan on doing the quail aviary behind here. So maybe I'll do that with some mixed ones. And now over at 10 weeks old, jumbo is okay. Yeah, I can't. The color it's hard to show. We'll have to do an identification of scale later when I actually get going when I want. A lot of these guys. I'm gonna go away. Hey, don't run away. That one was funny. Some of them are really calm, like really. Some of them are. Ooh. Yeah, you're probably right for everything. I just don't want them to open up, coming out like one wing and you pull it. Anyway. Okay. So let me see. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11. Okay. Grab the light real quick. We'll take a look at that. And then I'm going to go grab 4 more. I'll try for that first 15. I do trust Vernon. Yeah, 15, I think. You're right. They've just dwindled. I've pulled them. I've had a couple die. I've done different various things with them. So, let's go grab a few more. And I got to go outside to get this one. Kind of a mess. I don't really want to show it, but I'll show a little bit. Oh, it's dark too. There we go. Out there are my hutches and some building stuff, but I got 1 bird in that one, and there's 5 up in that one. But those are the roos. I think there's 2 females in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to do quite 15. Now I am going to grab those 2 and then the 2 jumbo down here. So let me go get one from there. That is hard to do, Verna. I actually tried it and just ended up with some floppy neck birds, and that creeped me out more than just calling. All right. Turn that light off again. Starting to get feisty. One more outside. So I'm going to go into the roo cage. Now, luckily, I put bands on my roo's feet. There's one. And this is the chosen one. You're the lucky one. Telling me the measurements of the cages. I can tell you how many you put in them. Okay, so I would have to find that exactly. Verna, I will find that and I will message you back. Okay. I'll have to find that, Verna, and I'll message you back. I'm not sure the exact. I believe this one was the 38-inch community cage, heavy duty, and yeah, 3.5. So actually, let's turn this on. Well, we'll wait. I got 2. I'm going to put those 2 other birds in, and then we'll look at it with 15. You may hear a lot of urban noises and things. I apologize, everyone. I can't help that. Oh boy, these ones are older and more expensive. These ones are moping a little bit, I think. So calm down. And this is JMF Jumbo Brown. Just pick this one out in the root cage. Another thing I gotta figure out about these winolas though is when I do go on vacation or something, these feed trays are awesome, but I do have to fill them every day. Whereas in my other cages I don't. So that's something I gotta look at. Let's take a look. Get that mail out. There we go. Okay. There's 15 in there. I think that looks good with that one gut. Wow, feathers. Kind of taking two jumbo big got some feather strips. Okay, I think that'll be all right. And I'm gonna figure something out about their feed. That water is gonna hook up to the watering system. It's just not right now. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off. This is now completely empty. This is their 3-tier. I'm gonna clean this all out and prepare it for the breeding program. We'll do that. I'm going to check my other cages tomorrow in the day. If I do have another female or two in there, I may throw them up in here. If not, then I'm just going to call. I think all those roos. I'm going to keep at least 2 roos until I get my new birds, so that way I can, reproduce if I need to. I can get them going. I won't call them all. Anyways, I gotta do that soon. This cage, I just want all egg layers right now. My son can come in, gather those up. We sell them to people that have chicken allergies, and then also people from other countries and things that buy them. So I want to get a little bit better about that. I'm going to talk about in my other live stream, but I wanted to. Me and my son actually went to Old Town Farm, saw a homestead in the middle of the city. It was really cool. And they did a thing called Hawks Aloft, and so they were teaching us about hawks and birds of prey and stuff. And there's a couple people I met, these hawk people and stuff, and they buy quail as well. And so just some business ideas. But anyways, I want to get going. That's why I want all of one breed for the breeding program. And then I'll do some other quails just for me, possibly in the back, out back here, in a little aviary thing I want to set up. Anyhow, these birds are getting agitated. I'm going to turn this light off. The whole reason I have the low light, so they're confused in there. And then tomorrow, garden chat with Matt. We'll take a check on them again, and we'll look at everything in the day and see how they're going. Anyway, thanks for joining me. We got 6 people in here. That's awesome. Thanks, Verna, for all the help, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. We got, I think, G. Mary Lassman was in here. Thank you, Rabbit, for showing up. That is awesome. Your help as well. Who did I see? Okay, and there's Mr. Landfill. Yep, of course. Thank you, sir. And anyone else I may have missed, thanks for joining. I really appreciate that. This was just kind of my little messing around stream. But I'm going to go ahead and head inside. So you guys have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.